Sir, Vetti sir, good afternoon.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Hosting chief guest introduction. Welcome address. I'll be in line. Travel cut
Okay, sir. No issues. No issues.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, வந்துட்டாருங்களா உள்ள கார்த்திக் சார்?
இல்லைங்க சார்.
I'll ask him.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I'm here, sir.
Sir, வந்துட்டாருங்க சார்.
இருக்கேன் சார், இங்க தான் இருக்கேன்.
Sir, we welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, co-host மாத்திருங்க சார். Sir, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, Krishna, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Change பண்ணிட்டேன்.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Krishna, sir. Thank you. Okay, sir. You people please continue, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Vetti, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir, kindly take care. யாரா ஒரு ஆள் வந்து வெளியில இருக்க ஆளுங்க வரவங்கள அட்மிட் பண்ணிட்டுங்க. நீங்க வந்து பாத்து.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, Vetti, sir?
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, ஒரு ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட்ஸ் ஒரு 4 எடுத்துங்க சார். ஓப்பனிங் அப்புறம் மேக்ஸிமம் பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் ஃபீட்பேக் வர மாதிரி.
Okay, sir.
ஆமா 4 ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் மட்டும் ஒரு வேர்ட் டாக்குமெண்ட் எடுத்து வச்சிருங்க சார் ப்ளீஸ் சார்.
Okay, okay.
ஓகே சார். Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Karthik, sir. Screen is visible, sir.
Sir, how long is the presentation, sir?
So, yes, sir.
How long I can take maximum?
Yes, sir. You can take up to 1 hour, sir.
Maximum is 1 hour, is it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, participants are joining, sir. We wait for a few more minutes, then we will start the session, sir.
Sure, sir. No problem.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
சார் வெட்டி சார் மறக்காம பிரிண்ட் ஸ்கிரீன் எடுத்து வச்சிருங்க. 4 ஷாட் பிரிண்ட் ஸ்கிரீன்ஸ். வெட்டி சார்.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir Krishna, sir. Krishna, sir.
Sir, சொல்லுங்க sir.
Sir, participants எல்லாம் admit பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கீங்களா? Hello, sir.
Sir, I'm doing. நான் admit பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Okay, sir.
இப்போ 80 plus வந்துச்சு, almost 90. சார் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண சொல்லிடுங்க, டைம் ஆயிடுச்சு.
Okay.
ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி நீங்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருங்க. அப்படியே வெல்கம்.
Okay,
சார், தேங்க்யூ.
Okay. Sir Karthik sir, shall we start, sir?
Sir, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir. I will start with the welcome address, sir.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. It's my privilege to welcome you all for the last session of our FDP on behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram. I extend my warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Karthik V, CEO of Tech, Singapore. I welcome all the participants for this wonderful session. It's my pleasure to introduce our resource person, Mr. Karthik V, CEO of Tech, Singapore. Sir is also an associate lecturer and module content creator. Sir have pursued BSc in Computer Science and MCA from Annamalai University, Tamil Nadu. Sir is performing as Operations Director, Lead Building Information Modeling Process Manager. Also have led several teams as Revit BIM Manager, Senior Technical Coordinator, CAD Coordinator, and CAD Modeler. Sir is having 26 years of experience in virtual design and construction, integrated digital delivery, BIM process, BIM implementation, project management, CAD team lead, development and maintaining modeling and drafting standards. Sir is having plenty of experience in all the functional areas of BIM like training, coordination, 3D modeling, piping and supervision works involving equipment plants, sugarcane plants, cement factory, paper mill, and so on. Our chief guest is feeding his thirst for knowledge sharing by working as associate faculty and part-time lecturer in National University Singapore, Singapore Institute of Management, also few other institutions. Sir have associated with China Railway Group's GB Irrigation and Perfect Water Tech, Archlight Engineering for several projects, and so many groups he have associated with for so many projects. Like this, like his plenty of experience, Sir is have done numerous achievements. Because of time constraint, I stop over here. I welcome Karthik sir to handle the session. Sir, I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. Okay, I think it's afternoon still. Good afternoon, everyone. Here is good evening. Good afternoon, everyone. You can see my contact here regarding any further development or feedback, anything. You please feel free to contact. I'm Karthik B from BITech. So today we are going to discuss about BIM, VDC, IDD, and CDE. A lot of letters you might see in that one. Actually, the construction is moving towards technology. The construction is moving towards faster construction timing. Okay, it's not like the last time we do design for 1 month and construction for 5 years normally. Then what happened? Why is happening 1 month design? Then we go for a lot of changes on site. So the idea now is we are planning to do the design for 6 months, make sure everything is perfect, visualize it properly, then go for construction, finish the construction within 3 years. 5 years become 3 years, okay? This is one of the benchmark we have here for some of the housing development board construction, okay? So the idea is reduce your time. Okay, when you reduce your time for the construction, you can reduce the cost automatically. You can increase your return of investment, ROI. So that's the idea of this technology implementation into the construction industry. So now the construction industry, still people following the old traditional methods, which create a lot of invisibility of construction in terms of time, design, money, everything. So that's why our constructions are really going beyond the time. So the idea is, just before I mention, I just want to highlight, before I go into the topic in detail, you should know why we want this kind of technologies in construction industry. Example, we have 2 projects now in Singapore. We are working for Housing Development Board, which is around 750 units, housing units. One project is 5 years, another project is only 3 years. You people just calculate. I don't want to say the numbers. You just calculate. If I finish the same project using all the technology, whatever we are going to discuss today, within 3 years' time, if I spend the same project 5 years, what is the return of investment? I'm not talking about savings first, okay? I'm talking about return of investment. I'm the owner of the building. I'm going to rent it, that one. One house is $1,500, which is, you can calculate easily. One house rental is somewhere here, 75,000 rupees. 75,000 rupees times 750 houses times 24 months. You can build another one tower for that. Another one tower, okay, is something like, I'm talking about 250 houses. So you just calculate that one. You imagine how much we can save, return of investment. I can get the rental earlier. As a owner, as a developer, what I want to finish my construction fast, then I get back the money as soon as possible. So this kind of technology will help us. We proved that one, okay? Now I'm working in same kind of project, but 2 projects, different technology, 3 years and 5 years, okay? So this is the return of investment. Then also you think about savings. How much you can save? I don't want to give number here. You just think about your security. How many security on site? Then you just go into the office. Office, how many engineers, managers, all the people, everyone for 2 years. Then you go to the site, machineries, go to the worker site, labor, staying, all the things, okay? So then your hardware and software going to kill, okay? It's because nowadays is monthly rental, how many people we have, how much we are spending. So you calculate for 2 years, how much money you can save. So remember, in the construction, when you save your time, you can save a lot of money. You can get the return of investment earlier. So that's why in Singapore, they made it mandatory. Now in Singapore, BIM, VDC, IDD, CDE, everything become mandatory for construction. So it happened in 2007, then 2012, they make it mandatory. They introduced 2007. It became mandatory from 2012. Now, most of the project in Singapore, we are working in this kind of technology-based construction. So this is the introduction about the BIM, VDC, IDD. First, I always say, whatever you ask me to do, I just want to know why I need to do this one. Is that really useful? Is that really whatever I'm spending time, you are going to sit down for next 1 hour. So you should remember what you are going to learn, how is going to save your time and cost, okay? You can save almost 40% if you are properly implement BIM, VDC, IDD, and CDE in your company, organization, or whatever. Okay, so already they given a very good introduction about me. So I'm Karthik from Bybitech, Singapore and India. So can you see my slides? Can you see my slides are changing?
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have a office in Bybitech, India. We have office in Singapore. So I want to give some of my knowledge to India also. That's why I started Bybitech India also. Then we are going into the topic now, building information modeling. How, why, who, when, and where. These are the 5 questions always we got. So let me explain that one in detail, okay? So as I mentioned earlier, why we need this BIM, VDC, IDD. First thing, I hope everyone knows this story. When we are small, we heard this story, especially from India. Our parents always tell this story. 5 blind or 5 people doesn't seen before, never see before the elephant. Then they try to touch the elephant. Then they try to understand how the elephant look like. So you know this story. One person touched the trunk, second one touched the leg, another one touched the stomach, and everyone say, one person say when he touched the trunk, he say elephant look like a snake. Another one touched the leg, he say elephant look like a pillar or tree. Another one touched the stomach, he say elephant look like a wall. Another one touched the tail and he say elephant look like a rope. Another one touched the ear and say elephant look like a fan. So end of the day, each and everyone explain on their own perspective because they never see the elephant before. They just feel it. They just imagine it. End of the day, the elephant look like this. This is their perspective. This is their understanding because they just imagine everything. So now you should understand the architect try to come out the elephant, then the structural, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire production engineers and contractors, subcontractors, everyone looking at the 2D drawing, then they imagine everything. So end of the day, everyone imagine the result is like that. When we imagine, we don't have confidence. Am I right or not? When we imagine, we don't have a confidence. So this one, just think about this drawing. If I give you 2 drawings, one is rectangle or square, another one is circular. If I ask you what is the shape of the object, you need to imagine that one. Then we don't have confidence also on that. So what happened here? Now, when I show the 3D object, then I ask you, what is the shape of the object? You can immediately say, what is that? So when we have 2Ds, we imagine everything, we don't have confidence, then we go and get confirmation, or we construct our, as we understand, then end of the day, a lot of variation orders, we need to update a lot of things. Okay, so this is the current situation when we are using especially the 2D drawing without any technology. Now we are going into BIM. Why we need BIM? Okay, first, what is BIM? Building Information Modeling. So I want to explain the three parts: building, information, modeling. Okay, the buildings, so take it as a verb, okay, not a noun. Okay, buildings, everything is building. Sometimes people say building information modeling. I heard this one few years before: road information modeling, bridge information modeling. Then they decided, okay, a building means everything. Okay, infrastructure also building, road also building, tunnel also building. Consider buildings also building. It's not like building only building. Okay, so you understand that one. There is no such a thing nowadays: road information modeling, bridge information modeling. There is no. So building information modeling is a common term. So building means is everything, whatever you construct, that is buildings. Okay, information. So what is information here? So last time, you can imagine the first image is 2D, the second image is 3D. Just understand on that way. So last time I have the 2D drawing, I have the text on the top. Then if I move the t-shirt and put it in the $20 whatever the rack, it becomes $20. So the 2D is separated, text and the lines, everything is separated. But information now is attached to the object. So when I'm doing a column, I attach all the information to the column. Like properties in 2D, you can see that one. Everything in property. In 2D, you can add the property, but you have to bring it as a text. You need to key in the drawing. But here, you can add the properties like whatever the information, then you can extract as a tag. So you imagine this, the first situation, okay? This first situation, this one is the 2D environment. But here, one person need to stand behind and advise you to place back in the same rack or whatever. But what happened? If you put it in another location, it becomes $20. But this one, fourth floor, you take this shirt and you go to the first floor, you give it to the cashier. The cashier knows what is the price, is there any offer, is there any other thing you can, they can explain to you. The cashier sitting in first floor, he can sit anywhere, but he knows about all the product in the shopping mall because the information is attached to the object. It goes with the object. This is the way we are going to do the modeling also. That is called information modeling. Okay, so the modeling, yes, of course, you should understand the modeling. The modeling is 3D, 3 dimension. So the 3D means X, Y, Z. The people know what is 2D. 2D is X, Y, Y, Z, and X, Z. Am I right? So the 3D is X, Y, Z. So what is BIM? I don't want to go in detail at this moment. You understand high level, then you slowly you go in and refer some materials and you can understand slowly. Okay, it's a new technology. Okay, BIM, building information modeling, is a new technology. It's not a software. Okay, this is the basic information you should take note. Building information modeling is not a software. It's not a product. Okay, it's just a is a new technology. Something like last time I have a pager, now I have a smartphone. Am I right? I'm not talking about the instruments, the materials. I'm talking about the technology. Same thing here. BIM is a new technology. Okay, then you can deliver. You can bring whatever the construction. Example: design, construct, operate, and facility management. You can see the 4 stages of a building life cycle. Okay, the whole building life cycle is design, construct, operate, and facility. Operate, these three. Okay, these three actually is a life cycle of a building. So you can use it for all three area. It's not like only one. Some people think it's only for the design or only for the construction. No, it's until operation, facility management. So the important thing is, whenever you think BIM, you think about the process. Okay, BIM is a new technology for your traditional deliverable. What is your traditional deliverable? 2D drawings. Am I right? Your traditional deliverables are 2D drawings. So now I'm going to use a new technology. Again, a lot of things are spreading around the world. Okay, some people say once you started BIM, no more 2D drawing. Just for your information, most of the software doesn't have grid and levels in the 3D view. If I pass the model to my engineer without level and grid, can they construct? It's impossible, is it? So end of the day, we are going to deliver the 2D drawing. That is our traditional deliverable, but the new technology, I'm going to use it, which is BIM. So what is process? Think BIM, think process is just start from the developer, owner, then go to the architect, then go to the civil engineer, structural, MEP engineer, then builder, subcontractor, back to the owner. So owner come out the requirement, then architect design, structural, civil, MEP, they design, then the builder construct, hand over the physical project to the owner, then he start with the facility management. This is complete process, okay? So that process you need to think when you think about BIM, VDC, IDD, whatever. So the important thing, first thing you understand, when I draw in AutoCAD, I draw 4 lines. That 4 lines representing for a column, beam, slab, wall, the software doesn't know. Do you agree or not? Just think about it. In AutoCAD, I draw 4 lines that the software knows, is it for column or beam or slab? So the software doesn't know. For the software is a line. So what I need to do, I have to tell the software, hey, I'm drawing this 4 line for a column. So I apply layer. Later, I know, not the software, I know. Correct. So that's why we call it standards. But now in BIM, we are going to do object modeling. If you understand this concept, it will open your eye. Okay, how I can use this BIM. When I click the column and place the beam, click the duct and place the duct, click the door and place the door, whatever architecture MEP. Now my software know which one is the column, which one is the beam, which one is the duct, what is the area. First floor, how many columns I have, what is the size, what is the volume. Next week I have concrete for my first floor. So how many columns I have, how many meter cube I need to order, like fraction of seconds, you can collect all the information from the model. You can extract the information from the model. So that's why the object modelings are really important. So it's not like, if some people ask question when I explain in the class, students always ask me that question. Okay, if I use beam instead of column, that is mistake. Then it will tell you is a beam. It won't calculate as a column. Software doesn't know the object. Take it as an object what you use in the modeling. So instead column, you pick the beam. Example, you pick the beam and place the beam. So when you go to the volume, it will tell you the beam volume is this one because you select the beam. So object modeling is really good for your any kind of thing like your quantity takeoff and simulation. Later I can explain one by one. Okay, so basic one, you understand object modeling. BIM is object modeling. BIM is parametric modeling. BIM is parametric modeling. So remember, when you do the BIM, you are going to do the parametric modeling. What is meant by parametric modeling? Very simple. Control by numbers. What is meant by control by number? Last time I put 1 meter by 1 meter. Later, I changed the dimension 1.5, 1.5. the dimension only change, or the dimension remains same. The example last time my engineer come and asked me, Karthik, can you change this 1 meter to 1.1? I won't change the size. I just change the dimension only 1.1 meter. Then it looks like 1.1 meter. After that, it create a lot of problem because the opening is 1 meter. The dimension I given is 1 meter. The dimension is 1.1 meter. But here, parametric modeling means when you key in the number, the size will adjust automatically. So 1 meter, you key in 1.5, it become 1.5. Example, you have the level. First floor is 1 meter, 3 meter height first floor. Then the 3 meter, you want 3100. You just key in the number 3100, the whole first floor will shift to 3100. No need to change anything, just control by number. When you go into the tool, you can understand that one, parametric modeling. Then CAD to BIM, computer aided design to BIM. A lot of people misunderstand that CAD term also. When I ask what is CAD, a lot of people say AutoCAD. No, CAD is computer aided design. If you ask me, the BIM also comes under CAD because computer aided design, everything we are using computer, okay? So BIM also comes under computer aided design. Then 3D to 2D is BIM. 2D to 3D is fake BIM. A lot of people doing that one all around the world. When the requirement is 3D as-built model end of the project, they do it everything in 2D, then 2D to 3D they convert, which is fake BIM. It's not a BIM, okay? When you come out the 3D model, then extract the 2D drawing from your 3D model. When you update your 2D, the 3D will update. When you update your 3D, your 2D will update. That is called BIM environment. It's not like I'm doing 2D separately, I'm doing 3D separately. That is not a BIM environment. A lot of places, a lot of projects, they are doing this mistake. It's a double job. You are spending a lot of money. So the BIM process, you can see design, build, operate. The designers or consultants, architecture, MEP. Then the builders or contractors. Operate is the facility management. The consultant do the concept, preliminary, detailed design. The contractor do the construction and fabrication. Facility management do the operation and maintenance. So here, BIM dimension, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D. So many dimension is it. Very simple. No need to worry. They categorize it. Don't think they introduce it. When it is a new one, yes, it's really hard to understand. But this is not new. They just categorize it, okay? The 2D, we are already doing AutoCAD and MicroStation, XY, YZ, XZ. 3D, now XYZ. We have some other tools for that. 4D, 3D plus time. I do the 3D, I use it for simulation, I use it for coordination, that is 4D. Then 5D, 3D plus cost. Then 6D, 3D for facility management. Then 7D, 3D for analysis. If you are a MEP designer, you are doing heat and cool, whatever calculation you are doing. You can see the Start Pro, you can see the Green Building Studio, IES is there, a lot of like analysis tools, okay? That is called 7D. So you already, most of the people are doing analysis. All of you are engineers, example, you are doing analysis. So you are practicing 7D. You understand what I'm saying? It's categorized. So don't think 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. 7D is the last one. So I need to take another 5 years to learn 7D. No, it's not like that. You are already in 7D. So what is the order? What is the order? Which one come first? Okay, take this order. 3D is the first one. I come out the 3D model. From 3D, straight away, I go to the 7D. From the model, I do the design. After the design, I go to the 4D, coordination and time. After the 4D, I do the 5D, casting. Now I come out the 2D. Sorry? Okay, so last one 5D, then only I do 2D. Why I do the 2D at last? 6D always after the construction, as built after the construction, facility management. Okay, but 3D, 7D, 4D, 5D. Last one I'm talking about 2D. Why? Think about it. Your people should think about it. I come out the 3D model. Example, I'm doing 2D drawing. Forget about the BIM. In current situation, I'm doing the 2D drawing. I have a lot of revision, keep on updating the 2D drawings. Why I'm changing it? Because the design changed, which is 7D. Again, I update the 2D drawing because some cost issue, they change the material. Then 4D, some time because the delay in material, so they are changing. So again, I update the 2D. The revisions, I have a lot of revisions. I need to update the drawing always because of this 4D, 5D, and 7D. So I want to do the 3D. I do the coordination. Then I do the simulation. I do the cost. Also, I do the 7D analysis. So first one 3D, second one 7D, third one 4D, fourth one 5D. Then only I come out the 2D. Now my revisions are reduced a lot. So this is the idea of the BIM dimensions. Okay, the BIM dimensions slightly different from here and compare with Wikipedia. Wikipedia is following American Institute of Architects AAA standard. I'm just explaining Singapore standard. So wherever, whichever zone you are working, whichever standard the country is following, you can follow that one. Okay, slightly is different. Okay, so BIM process, I just go through this one. I'm not going to take much time. Architectural, I come out the archi model. Structural, I come out the structure model. Civil, I come out the civil model. Mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection model. Then this is for building. Okay, then I come out the 2D drawings. I can extract the 2D drawings. I can come out the sections. So you imagine if I cut the section like this in 2D, I need at least 3 to 4 days. Here I just draw 2 lines, the section will come out. Then my section I show it in 3D. Look at here, this is my section. Sometimes people can't understand the 3D and 2D. Straight away, what I do, I come out the section, just isometric view. Can you see this one? This is my section. This is my section isometric view. Now people can understand how the section looks like. So I can feedback, I can spoon feeding, okay? I can spoon feeding my engineers on site. Hey, this one looks like this way. So please construct properly. So it reduces a lot of construction mistakes. Okay, they are talking about level of detail. So level of detail is very simple. No need to confuse a lot. So first I start with the basic one. Concept one is just for display. Second, I just approximately develop, that is schematic. Then the detail one is accurate, everything. Then I detail one, I can create, that one is a construction. Then whatever I construct, I create, that is as built. Okay, then I use it for facility management. So people are using LOD. I don't want to confuse much about level of detail, 100, 300, 400. Later, you can learn slowly those things. Then the process, as I explained, the owner, consultant, main contractor, subcontractor, and main contractor. So we just develop the model. We got the requirement and concept model. After that, we come out the architecture MEP coordinated design model. Then go to the main contractor architecture MEP coordinated construction model. Then subcontractor, we split the model to the subcontractor. They come out the model. Then we do the coordination. Then last one, after we construct, we come out the as-built model. So the quick one, contract types in Singapore, we have design, bid built, design and build. So the design, bid built, why I'm explaining this? Sorry. Okay. So okay. So the design, bid built, and design and build, I'm explaining here. Why I'm explaining here? Your BIM workflow, the process workflow slightly different, slightly changed because of the design, bid built, and design and build. So design bid build, what happened? The owner is there, they do the design first, the architect and engineer only on board, then they call for tender, bidding stage, you can see here, then the contractor quote, then they finalize the contractor, with the subcontractor, they construct it. That one is a long process. Now the Singapore, they are using design and build. So this design and build, what they
Sir, participants, please mute yourself.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. So design and build, you can see here the contractor and consultant on board same time. On board same time. So what happened? The construction duration will be reduced. So time saving there. Okay, I just mute them. Okay. Okay, next one, you can see VDC. What is VDC? Visual Design Construction. So remember, easy way to understand what is BIM, how I am going to develop the model using the hardware and software, level of detail, LOD, and standard. How I come out the complete 3D model, that is BIM. How I am going to utilize the 3D model, that is VDC. Is it clear? So the one whatever we discuss, our 4D, 5D, 6D, these are all 7D, these are all VDC considered. Okay, developing the 3D model using the hardware and software level of detail and the standard, everything comes under BIM. So utilizing the 3D model is VDC, Visual Design and Construction. So you can see here, so the BIM model, you can see the VDC, under VDC, the process, organization, and the BIM model. So utilizing the BIM model, just before I explain, okay? So the people, how the organization going to utilize the 3D model, for what purpose? So build BIM model and analyze best option, which is 7D. Build cheaper, faster, and smarter. So cheaper is cost, faster is time. So 5D and 4D. Am I right? So build and analyze the virtual model and reduce project risk, increase safety. So these are the visual design and construction after we come out the 3D model. So just some example for the 7D, okay? We are creating the space and using the heating and cooling loads, then we can calculate using the 3D model, then come out the report, 7D. Then I do the 4D. I can ask the software to find the clashes, because the software can find the clash and tell you where the clash is, what is the problem, what are the two objects are clashing, whether I need to create an opening or not, what I supposed to do for that one. Then the 4D, which one comes first, which one comes second. Forget about everything. Just remember, which one comes first, which one comes second. That is the big issue nowadays. So sometimes I do something first, then another contractor come late and he just fix it, but no use for the first one. So these are the things I can visually see, and I can proceed which one comes first, which one comes second on time basis, okay, time simulation. Then cost estimation, straightforward, really straightforward. If you have an object modeling, come out the quantity takeoff and cost. Then you can see the facility management. Okay, 1 second. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Nothing, sir. Nothing, sir. You can carry on.
Yeah, I can carry on. Okay, thank you.
Yes, yes.
The facility management is 60. Remember the facility management quickly. The ultimate idea of BIM, VDC, and other things, whatever, is for facility management. Design and construction is just 2 years to 5 years or 10 years, whatever infrastructure. But imagine it is for construction. After the construction, facility management. How many years I'm going to do the facility management? The facility management for the building may be 40 years to 50 years. For the infrastructure is more than 100 years. So I need to maintain the building. How I'm going to maintain it? That is 60. Okay. So design, build, operate. So the VDC first understand and measure and quantify, plan and analyze and improve and control. So the quick one, VDC, how I'm going to utilize my 3D model to understand, then measure, quantify, then plan analysis and improve control. So the last one is IDD, integrated digital delivery. What is that integrated digital delivery? First, you understand a simple way. Now your people have got the digital delivery. Am I right? Food. Take an example, food. Forget about all these things. Nowadays, we are using for our personal life. We install one app, then we just use that app, ask them to bring the food to home. So how much time we save? How much money we can save? We no need to use the transport to reach there and come back here. So this is the thing we can do really fast. Okay. So integrated digital delivery is the way how you are going to deliver the project digitally. So again, I go back. First one, BIM, how you going to develop your 3D model in terms of hardware, software, standard and level of detail. How you are going to utilize your 3D model is VDC. How you are going to deliver your project digitally, that is IDD. Okay, so you can see here process of IDD. So you can think about it. I just give you simple example nowadays how we are working in Singapore. So example, I'm going to you can see here I'm going to work on okay, let me explain the DFA, then come back to IDD. The DFMA means design for manufacturing and assembly. Okay, so here last time we come out the precast. Okay, last time we come out the precast, column precast, beam precast, wall precast. Now we are creating the rooms. You can see the hosting here. You can see this one is a complete house, is a room. We are developing rooms, we are developing bathrooms. So the bathroom constructed in some place, then just transport and fix it on the side. So this is the way our construction PPVC is really fast. You can see the MEP also we got PPVC nowadays. So we do these are all somewhere else. Then we bring it to site. Then we fix it very fast. Connection only on site, not construction. So when I come to this part, what I need to do, let me go here, IDD again. Once I done, example, factory, they are doing one of the room. Okay, I just talking about PBU, prefabricated bathroom unit. We call it PBU. It's a bathroom, one bathroom, complete bathroom is done somewhere else. So on site, people know the bathroom is done or not. Digitally, they can track it. Once the bathroom is done, they said, okay, transport. So they just transport it. When they transport, they can use the RFID to track it. Where is that bathroom? Whether is on the way or is reached its site or still in the factory, they can track it. Digitally, they are working. So people, hereafter people can say, yeah, it's on the way, it's on the way. No, they can track it. They can see whether it's on the way. Something like your taxi, you book the taxi, you can track your taxi. Where is the taxi? Taxi is, okay. So this is the key thing. So they track digitally. Then they can know where it is. Once it's reached the site, then remember a smart crane system. What is smart crane system? The crane itself know where this particular piece is, which piece I should pick and where I should place it. Example, this column is at grid line, intersection of grid line 3 and C. Then it will place it 3 and C. Okay, so it will go to that place. Only the person should be there, then they connect it and they place it. So you just imagine how the system is working. So they try to do everything IDD nowadays. So the tracking system is one of the examples. Even the people having the RFID, everyone nowadays having the RFID. So the entering into site is not like anyone can entering into the site. They should get permission from the government to enter into the site. So where they are staying, if there any fire accident, immediately they know how many people are stuck inside. Using the RFID, they can track it. Okay, so integrated digital deliverable. Okay, this is the key. So using DFMA and DFMA for structure and MEP, yes, nowadays is really straightforward when we use the IDD. So the IDD is digital design, digital manufacturing, digital construction, digital asset delivery and management. Okay, so this one is a quick like I just is a teaser. Okay, is a teaser for your BIM, VDC and IDD. Also we are talking about common data environment. So common data environment is a quick topic. I just want to highlight that one. Is very simple. Your people nowadays using Google and other tools also, Microsoft also. So meaning to say, you have Google Sheet, you created on Google Sheet, you can ask someone to see from anywhere. Then they can amend and you can amend at the same time. So that is kind of common data environment. Nowadays, we have started using the same kind of common data environment using Autodesk Construction Cloud or Bentley project-wise. A lot of tools are available for that. Trimble Connect, a lot of tools, okay? So meaning to say the whole project team going to work in one particular, even though you are sitting in anywhere. Now my teams are sitting in India, Philippines, Vietnam and Singapore, but they are working in one project using the common data environment. So it's a server, kind of cloud server. Then I can easily throw the issues, request for information, track the system, who submitted what is the problem with the model. Everyone can see the issues. So that's the idea of common data environment. Okay, so we discussed about building information modeling, how I'm going to develop the model, VDC, how I'm going to utilize the model, and IDD, how I'm going to deliver the model, common data environment, how I'm going to connect with everyone in single platform. Okay, then that one also really easy. No need to copy the files and send the files, receive the drawings. You can use your phone to see the drawing, common data environment. Okay, so these are the key technology improvement, technology things in the construction industry. So there is a lot of things you can adopt this BIM into your organization. That one is the implementation plan. And for you can, when you teach your institute, your students, you can explain based on the discipline what they're supposed to learn. Okay, a lot of students nowadays, when I talk to the students in India, they are civil engineer. What you are learning? Then they are saying, I'm learning 3ds Max. For what? You have another one tool. What? I'm learning Revit MEP. I always ask, why you are learning Revit MEP? You should learn civil 3D work. So people, there is no awareness, much awareness in India. A lot of people just spending a lot of money learning different software. So the implementation is really important, especially countrywide in India. So also it need to spread to the organizations and authorities. So everyone should go into this kind of thing. Singapore, 2007, the government took over and they pushed for a lot of training. 2012, they announced it's mandatory. Then from 2012, most of the project is BIM e-submission. BIM e-submission, okay? They should submit the 3D model and 2D drawing, not only the 2D drawings. So the 2D drawing should be extracted from the 3D models. So it's really easy for the authority to visualize whatever very fast, really fast for them to understand the project, okay? Instead, imagine the 2D drawing, okay? Okay, any questions? So I just quickly highlight this one. There is a lot of trainings, our course outlines. You can understand BIM awareness workshop, strategy planning, BIM VDC IDD awareness workshop, modeling courses are there. People should choose, or if you are a faculty, please guide your student what they're supposed to learn. Not like they are just learning, spending a lot of money learning different things. Okay, BIM modeling courses. If they are MEP, let them learn BIM modeling MEP. Or VDC coordinator, they can learn some software like Naviswork or Navigator. If they want to do the management, then they can go for VDC buildings, VDC infrastructure, quality management, or cost control management. These are all VDC, under VDC, not the quality control. Okay, it's a VDC quality control. Then diploma also there, a lot of places. Even we are also doing architecture, structure, HVAC, all under BIM and VDC, specialist diploma in BIM, specialist diploma in VDC and IDD. There is a lot of courses are there, so you can connect with me also if you have any doubt. So any questions you can ask. Sir, anything else?
Participants, if you have any questions, kindly proceed. Please unmute yourself and ask. Sir, a question from my side.
Yeah, please.
Sir, being a mechanical engineer in the field of material science, in what way we can go with the research under this kind of areas, sir?
You're
On the
talking
side of materials, or to what extent it has been research were taken in implementation of new materials and all those things?
actually a lot of researchers are going on, especially in Singapore. They are working. First is the time, how fast I can
Sir, Krishna sir. Dear participants, there was connectivity issue, I think so. Kindly wait for a few minutes. Then feedback link at the end of the session, I have to post. Please be patient. I will post the feedback link. The certificates will be auto-generated, so that while you are entering your name and the college name, kindly take due care. Put your salutation first and then your name in capital letters. Okay. We wait for a few minutes. Let the resource person join back. Then after vote of thanks, we end the session.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're able to hear you, sir.
I think the Zoom is crashed. I think so.
Yeah, okay, sir. No issues, sir. No issues, sir.
Okay. Sorry. The question is.
The research which has been done in the field of material science for this kind of projects, sir.
Yeah, now, especially when we discuss about the DFMA, design for manufacturing and assembly, even in PPVZ and also PPVZ for structure and also for MEP, we prefer the lightweight. We even another one is green building. We are talking about green building, so they are trying to reduce the aggregates and the size, the thickness, the material. These are the researchers are going on here. Like they want to reduce the weight because it's precast. They need to transport it as a huge structure. So yes, the material is the key here. What type of material, even including the fire resistance, they want to include all these things. So you can go for those kind of researchers. In terms of weight transport, that is really key here. You understand what I'm saying? Is it? Am I answering your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So actually, another question from participant. They have posted in the chat box. What kind of a course we can prefer for mechanical engineers in this field? They have asked.
Okay. Again, we always discuss with the students, whoever working professional. We want normally we need to check with them what they really want to do. Sometimes when I talk to the architect, they said my father asked me to study architect. I don't have interest in design. So we should not push him for 7D. So we need to check with them. Some people finish mechanical engineering. They don't want to do analysis. They don't like the analysis. Even the structural engineers also, a lot of people say, I want to go to the site. I don't want analysis. So who is what they want? That is really first. Then based on the courses I listed down, so if they don't like the analysis, then they can go for the modeling, 3D modeling. So 3D modeling, after that, they can become a 3D modeler. After the 3D modeler, they can become a BIM coordinator. After they got few years experience in BIM coordinator, like Navisworks, Navigator kind of software. Now we are using ACC, Autodesk Construction Cloud. After that, they become a BIM manager. So depends their goal, their idea, what they really want to know, what they want to become. So sometimes people just say, I want to do only 3D modeling. I just want to restrict my role with 3D modeler. So we just push them to learn only Revit, and some other tools are Bentley tools are there, Autodesk tools are there, ArchiCAD also there. So a lot of tools are available. So we push them to learn those kind of tools.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Participants, do you have any other questions? Okay, sir. It seems there was no any other question. We will go for vote of thanks, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. See you.
Yeah.
Bye. I can
Good
leave
evening. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will. Yeah. Good evening to all present here for this wonderful session on building information modeling, virtual design and construction, and integrated digital delivery for architecture, engineering, construction, and operations. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks at this international faculty development program on futuristic research in mechanical engineering. On the behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram Campus, Chennai, first of all, I thank the resource person of this session, Mr. V. Karthik Sir, CEO, Bybitech, Singapore. Sir have very elegantly conversed the way BIM, BDC and IDD. Sir have given a deep insight on different phases a structure passes through, which stands classically. Sir gave wonderful explanation about to what extent the automation and integration have influenced infrastructure development. Thank you very much, sir. We had a very great time with you. I take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Chairman, Co-Chairman, respected Director, Dean, ENT, respected Vice Principal, Academics and Admin, our beloved Head of the Department for providing opportunity to conduct this FDP. Finally, I thank all the participants who have spent their valuable time for this 1 week international FDP. We thank your patience and eagerness towards learning. Also, I thank all the faculty members of our department and other department of Ramapuram campus for their thirst for learning. Thank you once again for attending this FDP. Have a great day. Thank you all. Participants, kindly enter the feedback. I have posted the feedback link in the chat box. While you are entering your name, kindly enter it with the prefix. Certificates will be auto-generated. If you have any issues, kindly let us know through the chat group, or you can contact any of the coordinators through WhatsApp or by call.